Hi, let's make some science. Today we are going to talk about central dogma of molecular biology. It goes like this. Information flow from DNA to RNA to protein. What does that mean? Let's imagine that we are into a nucleus of a cell. What do you see? You see a lot of DNA around you, isn't it? A lot of DNA into the nucleus. You see some protein. This is a protein. This is a specific protein we will talk about later. And you see also some RNA, ribonucleic acids. So what happens? It happens that this protein, this is a specific protein, it's called RNA polymerase II. It is a nanomachine. What the RNA polymerase II does, this nanomachine, it reads some chunk of DNA, some chunks of DNA. It goes into the DNA and it read it. One nucleotide at a time. So here it A, G, C, C, G, A, and so on and so forth for, I don't know, 300, 400, 1000 base. And he read this chunk of DNA and he write. This machine can read and write. Read DNA and write RNA. It write the RNA in the kind of that the RNA is complementary to the DNA that it has read. So if we read A, he will write U. If he read C, he will write G, and so on and so forth. So this is the information flowing from DNA to RNA, because this sequence, the information content of the ordered nucleotides of this sequence, will generate the information content of that sequence. Okay? You can't change this sequence without changing that sequence. So this is the first step on the central dogma of molecular biology. The information flowing from DNA to RNA via this nanomachine that can read DNA and write RNA. So we have done the first step, but we are still into the nucleus. So let's make the second step. But to do the second step, we have to go away from the nucleus. Let's go into the cytoplasm, where the RNA is exported. The RNA go away from the nucleus and it is exported into the cytoplasm. Here we have our RNA. This magenta strand is the RNA that we have already wrote. You see, this is the nucleotides that we have wrote, A, U, G, U, G, G, and this strand of RNA into the cytoplasm meet another nanomachine. This is a nanomachine that is different from the RNA polymerase, and it is called ribosome. This is this green ball, this green bean. The ribosome is this a nanomachine that read and write, just like the RNA polymerase, but a little different, because the RNA polymerase, we have looked, it read the DNA one nucleotide at a time. The RNA polymerase read A, U, G, and so on and so forth, while the ribosome doesn't read A, U, G, U, G, G, U, U, C. The ribosome can read only 3 letters at a time. So he is reading EUG, UG, UG, and so on and so forth. So he read 3 letters and he write 1 amino acid. Every 3 letter, every 3 specific letter, A, U, G, is a specific triplets of letter. It's different from A, G. Every specific triplets will make the ribosome write a different amino acid. So it is a code. This is the code. Okay, this is the genetic code. It shows only that for every triplets you can imagine, you will write a different amino acid. I don't know, A, you will write lysine, or G, you will write glycine. Here we had AUG here, and the ribosome wrote methionine, UGG tryptophan, UUC phenylalanine that is coming. So you have your long strand of RNA, and you will write a long chain of amino acid that it is the definition of a protein. So our long strand of amino acid, we will not stand like a strand in your cytoplasm, because it interacts with solution, with the ions, with other proteins, with itself. So it will fold. It will fold in something like this. This is the final product of our central dogma. This is a protein. This is human hemoglobin, and this is a little bit messy, but you can find a point where when you start, and this long ribbon is your chain of amino acid, and this chain depends on the chain of nucleotides on the RNA, and the chains of nucleotides on the RNA depends on the chain of nucleotides into the DNA. So your sequence, your DNA, will dictate your RNA via this nanomachine, that is the RNA polymerase II. Your RNA sequence will dictate your protein sequence via this other nanomachine that's called ribosome, and in the end you will have your protein that makes you. So this is the way your genetic material, your DNA, shapes what you are, and this is it for today. Let me know if this was helpful, and see you later.